Hi friends, after a long time I'm there with you and I want to wish Priyanka Gandhi Vadra a very happy birthday. She has been proactive voice from opposition side when opposition seems nowhere in the country, and it has not only the fault of the government that it's trying to wipe out the government from Indian politics. It's the fault of opposition parties also that they are not fighting enough to catch the ground. They are not protesting enough to point out or to raise the issues which the common people concern. If you see only the politics of dynasty when we talk about Priyanka Gandhi, then you are not doing the justice with her. Today only the PM Modi was talking about the politics of dynasty, Indian politics. But he don't see Jaisa. He don't see the son of Rajnath Singh. He don't see the son of Kalyan Singh. He don't see the son of Vasundhara Raje Scindia. He does not see the Madha Rao Scindia himself, who recently joined BJP. Though Priyanka Gandhi belongs to the Gandhi family, she has been very much available on the ground with workers, and wherever the government has taken the verdict for granted and try to impose its decision on the people, Priyanka Gandhi came across as a wall, especially in UP. Hence, I would like to thank you, Priyanka Gandhi, for raising all the issues which concern us, and I hope you will be carrying out in the future. Now we talked about the farmers' protest and Supreme Court intervention. It seems a well designed uh, play between government and Supreme Court, where government is not ready to repeal the farm laws. It looking for the ways through which it can put water on the farmers protest, or it can, or somehow the farmers call off their protest, which does not seem possible because farmers are very much reluctant on their demand that they will not leave the protest at Singhu border until unless the government repeals the farm laws. So the Supreme Court has come as a rescuer for the government. It has put the farm laws on hold and appointed a committee which has four members which are the supporter of farm laws. So what do you expect from this committee and what do you expect from the Supreme Court, which has been pro Modi government in the future, in the past. Look at the decision of Supreme Court in Central Vista project. It has asked government to not go ahead with the construction work, and in the final hearing, it has given the green signal to the government. Same way, Supreme Court has put the farm laws on hold, and once the committee concludes its report, the Supreme Court going to put its seal on the farm laws, and it will say there is nothing wrong in the farm laws. If there is nothing wrong, then why lakhs of farmers are sitting on the protest site? In few speeches, when the protest started, PM Modi, in support of farm laws, said that in the 21st centuries, we cannot build a new India with whatever we had been past, the old system, the 50-year-old system. I would like to remind Prime Minister Modi that his age, he's 70 years old, and the second time the people of India shown their faith in him despite the fact that his government failed at every parameter of the governments, every parameter of the development. And see the democracy, it's almost 300 years old system. Have you ever thought of dismantling this system? Never. In the whatever it has the structure, fundamental structure, it remains same in all the democratic countries. They are given the shape as per the requirement of the circumstances, as per the changing times. So if a democracy can sustain for 300 years, why not the mandis, government mandis can go ahead for the 200, 300 years, which secured the economic well-being of lakhs of farmers. And if you see how rich the farmers are there in Punjab and how poor the farmers are there in Bihar, because in Punjab the farmers have the MSP, in Bihar farmers don't have the MSP, and farmers in Bihar more or less they are 50-50. In agriculture season they are farmers, and in non-agriculture season they are laborers in cities. The government has the clear agenda. The states which are having the MSP and where the farmers have a good livelihood on farming, the government looking to migrate them from farming to labor. It wants to make them laborers who can work in Adani Ambani companies and factories, who can provide the cheap labor to corporates, who can provide the growth to few corporate houses. Otherwise, there is no reason that government brings the corporate in the farming. And it is another disaster like demonetization, like GST, like unplanned lockdown during corona. These farm laws are another disaster for Modi government. It's not ready to see it. See the recent local election in Haryana and some other state. BJP has been defeated very badly, and if the protests goes on, it hope its hope for West Bengal going to be ruined by the people. Modi government must realize that if the people of India decided, they will not leave the protest site until unless the farm laws are repealed. They will not leave the protest site. They will continue the protesting against the government hidden agenda to pull out farmers from farming, and the corporate houses takes the entire farming sector. And when see the priorities, all the nations, they are working on providing vaccinations to their citizen. They are working on uplifting the economies which was badly hit by corona lockdown. And here in India, the Modi government passes the farm laws without enough consultation, without enough discussion in the parliament, without the due procedure to pass a bill in the parliament, and it expect from us to support the bill. How does it possible? Your intention has been tricky from day one. You wanted to fool the farmers, saying that this bill is going to increase their income and farmers will have the choices to sell their crops in private mandis or the contract farming. Just see what's happening in Madhya Pradesh. The companies which have done the contract with the farmers are not buying the crop, saying the quality is not good. And if this contract farming culture goes all over the country, same thing going to be repeated everywhere. Companies will say the quality is not good and they will ask the farmers to reduce the rate. And more surprisingly, when how is it possible that farm laws have been introduced this last year during Corona, and the Adani godowns were getting built 2 years back? So there was a well thought plan behind it, and it has a sole agenda to benefit corporate houses. I will appeal to protesting farmers, don't leave the protest site until and unless farm laws are repealed, and don't come into the trap of Modi government. The drama of talks and Supreme Court putting the bills on hold just to make sure that you leave the protest site. And when the situations calms down, Modi government will go ahead with its farm laws. It's time to show Modi government that people of India will not allow anything which is against our farmers. It cannot impose what it wishes. Thanks for watching.